Hey everyone, welcome to Coding Project Dev. Now we're going to build a similar W3 School's online compiler website from scratch. Nothing complicated, just a clean, simple web page. Now take a look at this. I've built this website, and I'm running it locally on my system at localhost :5173. This means the project is running on my own computer, not on the internet yet. Any change I make in the code updates instantly in the browser. This local setup helps us develop faster and test everything safely before going live. Now let's break down how this works and start building it step by step. In this video, we'll start building a modern React application using TypeScript from scratch. I'll guide you step by step, from creating the project with Vite to setting up a clean and scalable file structure. Whether you're new to React or refining your workflow, this tutorial is designed to be clear and practical. By the end of the video, you'll have a working React and TypeScript project running locally. So get your editor ready, and let's start building together. Alright, let's get started. First, open the terminal, and navigate to your desktop using the cd desktop command. This creates a React and TypeScript project using Vite, inside a folder called Coding Project Dev-Playground. At this point, Vite walks us through a few quick setup questions. We select No for the experimental feature. Then we choose Yes to install and start the project. Vite now scaffolds the app and installs everything automatically. Once the setup is complete, Vite gives us a local server link. Click the localhost URL, and the app instantly runs in your browser. Now open the project folder from your desktop in your code editor. This is where we'll write and manage all our code, customize the app, and build everything step by step. Next, open the terminal inside the project folder and run npm install. This installs all required packages so the project runs properly. After that, we install the libraries we'll actually use. This adds code mirror for the editor, language support for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, Sonner for notifications, and class names for cleaner styling. Now run npm run dev. This starts the development server and lets us see live updates as we code. Inside the src folder, these are the main files we'll work with. Main.tsx mounts the app, app.tsx controls the main UI, and the CSS files handle styling. Here, we also add a few new TypeScript files. Presets.ts stores editor presets. Types.ts keeps shared TypeScript types. And use dbounce.ts helps optimize performance by limiting rapid updates. Before building further, we remove all default boilerplate code so we can start with a clean setup. In app.tsx, we export a default React function called app. This defines the main layout of the application. It renders a wrapper, a top bar, and a branded link to the Coding Project Dev YouTube channel. The link opens in a new tab and includes security attributes for safety. After adding this code, we run the project locally again to preview everything live in the browser. This link takes you directly to our channel. Make sure you subscribe for more coding tutorials. The main.tsx file is the entry point of the app. Here we import React, React DOM, global styles, and the main app component. Using create_root, React attaches the app to the DOM and starts rendering it inside the browser. Now we add our global styles. First, we import Google Fonts, Enter for UI text, and JetBrains Mono for code. Let's start with the colon root block. This is where we define the global design system for the entire application. We set color dash scheme to dark, which tells the browser that this app is designed for dark mode. Because of this, native elements like scroll bars and form controls automatically match the dark theme. At the end of this block, we set the font family to Enter with system fallbacks, so typography remains consistent across different devices and operating systems. Next, we apply a global box sizing rule. By setting box sizing, border box on all elements, padding and borders are included in width and height calculations. This helps prevent layout bugs and makes spacing more predictable as the UI grows. Now we move on to the main .app layout. This is the core layout container for the application. We use Flexbox with a vertical column structure, allow the app to fill the screen, and add consistent spacing between sections using a gap. Padding is added around the content, and extra space is reserved at the bottom for a fixed footer that we may add later. The min-width rule prevents overflow issues inside Flex containers. Next, we add a reusable glass helper class. This class creates a modern glass morphism effect using semi-transparent backgrounds, subtle borders, rounded corners, and a blur effect. The glow shadow helps separate glass elements from the background. We'll reuse this class for panels, headers, cards, and modals throughout the app. After that, we style the top bar. Here we use Flexbox to align items horizontally, center them vertically, and space them evenly across the bar. Padding and gaps keep the header clean, readable, and responsive on different screen sizes. Finally, we style the brand link. We give it a pill-shaped design using a large border radius, add padding to make it feel clickable, and apply bold text with slight letter spacing. A subtle gradient background and soft glow shadows make the branding stand out, while the blur effect keeps it visually consistent with the glass theme. Altogether, these styles create a dark, modern design system with predictable layouts, reusable glass morphism effects, and strong visual hierarchy. This gives us a solid professional UI foundation for building a code editor or developer-focused application. And this is the result in the browser. A clean glass-style header at the top, with a dark minimal workspace below. Ready for us to build the code editor and features. This is just the first part. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching Coding Project Dev.